strawberry cake. Every year for my birthday, I have my family up at the cabin and my niece helps me make my famous strawberry cake. I've done a little bit of modification to update it a little bit, but it is a great recipe. Are you ready, taste buds? Let's go. So the first step when you're making cakes a lot of times is to sift all the ingredients. So I've got 3 cups of flour. I've got 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And by sifting, everything gets mixed in at the exact equal ratio. You can use a strainer. I have this little, I don't even know, what is this thing called? A sieve? Yeah, it's called a sieve. All right, look how pretty that looks. And the next thing we're going to do is beat the butter and the sugar together. So I've got 2 sticks of butter. You could do this by hand too, but it would be a lot of mixing. And then we have 1 3/4 cup sugar. So let's just get our little mixer started. Bye, sugar. Hope you're gonna be a delicious cake. Looks good. Our next step is to add 3 eggs. And I always do my eggs in a separate container in case I get shells in there. We're also gonna add lemon juice, and I have a 1/4 cup. We're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla. And you can see the batter is looking a little bit curdled. That is the way that it's gonna set up here. Okay, I'm gonna add the buttermilk. And I'm gonna zest in 1 lemon. A lot of the flavor of lemon is in the zest itself. I'm gonna go ahead and give this 1 more spin, and then we're gonna add our dry ingredients. Okay, we're gonna mix them on low speed. Let's just hope for the best here. Oh, yeah, little spillage. Okay, oh, our batter looks beautiful though. All right, that's it. Oh my word. Okay. Oh, I mean, when you're a home cook, nobody sees you, but then you start doing it on TV and you're like, oh, they're gonna see what a terrible, messy baker I am. Ah! Okay, 3 pans. Do you wanna make them about equally full? Just eyeballing, seeing how full they look. All right, spread them out a little bit. Just to get, this is called getting the jelly on your cake. No, cake management. Okay, so they're gonna go in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350. I'm putting them also all on the same shelf. See you later, cake. All right, arguably the best part of the cake is the frosting, right? So we are gonna use 4 ounces of cream cheese. When I wanna make a cake that's for a party or that I need to hold up for a little bit, I use the cream cheese as a stabilizer. And then I have 2 cups of Kemps heavy whipping cream. And you need to use the heavy whipping cream when you're making whipped cream. And it helps if you chill your bowl too. It'll make a little bit nicer texture. I'm also adding powdered sugar for flavoring. I've got a cup, 1/3 of a cup of strawberry jam. And this is gonna make our frosting pink. All right, she's really cooking with gas now. The mixer's been going for about 4 minutes. I want the texture of like buttercream. I think that's gonna be good. Okay, taste buds, we're gonna take the cakes out. I'm gonna run a knife along the edge and I'm gonna show you a little trick. I'm gonna put the cakes on parchment and I'm gonna use this cookie sheet and set it on top, and then I'm gonna turn it all over like a sandwich. And then I'm gonna tap, tap, tap. It's gonna help the cake fall out. Oh, I'm kinda nervous. Oh, one little sad clump. Here's what you do. Pull it out of your pan and just fill that little hole. It's kind of hot. Don't look, look, don't look, look. Oh, yes, one more. Ha! Looky, looky. Woo! Let us see, it's getting wild in the kitchen. let that set up a little longer, you guys, it would have been perfect. All right, through the magic of television, and just because you never know if the cake's gonna come out, we have 3 other cakes too that I already made. So, when you're frosting a cake, it helps to get a little bit of height. If you have a cake stand, that's great. If you don't, it's okay too. You want to start on parchment paper because when I get all done making the cake, I can pull the parchment out and it will give us a clean platter. And notice I have the cake upside down so that I have a flat surface to work with. And we're just gonna use about 1/3 of our frosting. At this point, if you wanted to be fancy, you could even add like strawberry jam in the middle to have a little more jammy flavor. Now I'm gonna push my strawberries in that I cut. This is why this is my favorite cake to make for my birthday. I love the lemony flavor, I love the whipped cream, and I really love strawberries. Okay, cake number 2, I'm gonna put it this side down, about another 1/3 of the frosting. Now let's say, you guys, that you're not confident in your cake making skills. I feel you. You easily could make a box cake and do 2 layers and stop there. I've done that before too when I've been in a pinch for time. Okay, layer number 3. This one, I'm gonna flip flat side down and I'm gonna frost the top. We're gonna use all of the rest of our frosting. O-M, strawberry. I just can't. Is that the cutest of the cute? I'm gonna pull this parchment out, kind of sliding the cake at the same time. Want to make sure everything is stable. It's taking a little muscle. Come on, paper. Don't want to rush it. Okay, how about that? This looks absolutely adorable. I'm gonna try to cut this beautiful masterpiece for you. Okay, first I gotta have some strategery. I got a really long knife, and then I have to have some strategery. Well, that's not even a real word. We're going to cut a very nice, generous slice. I can do this. Oh, this side looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. You ready? Oh, look at that. Oh, the perfect slice of cake. Oh my gosh, look how good that looks. So ready for you to just dive in there with your fork because it is delicious. Let's go. Wow, it is like a giant strawberry lemon shortcake. The cake really has that lemony flavor. The whipped cream has just the perfect amount of cream cheese, so it's lighter than you would think. And the strawberry is kind of tart and sweet at the same time. This is a really special cake to make for someone special in your life. I love it.